welcome to the virtual CBF General Assembly. I'm Terry Bird, the coordinator of Alabama CBF, and I am so delighted to be here with you. I know it's different to not be present together, but we are excited that this opportunity allows us maybe to share this time with people who normally would not be able to travel to an on-location event. We have been amazed over these past few months when our world has really changed at all of the ways that you have continued to be the presence of Christ in your congregations and in your communities. We've watched ministers learn new skills on how to record their worship services. You've held Bible studies online. We've watched youth groups do scavenger hunts, and we've watched cars drive by to welcome new people to church. We also love the way that you've continued to serve others who are most in need. We've watched you continue to support the frontline ministries and feeding the hungry and serving healthcare workers across our state. We love that all that you are doing, and we are delighted to be partnering with you in ministries and missions. We want to spend this time together celebrating some of the things that we have done together and also sharing with you some of the things that are coming up with the remainder of our year. We're glad that you're here.
Hi, I'm Lucas Dorian, your Associate Coordinator for Alabama CBF. Normally at this time of the year, I would be doing some of the work that I find most meaningful, which is partnering with Francis Ford and Sowing Seeds of Hope in Perry County. I would be spending time with our Student.go interns, helping them and assisting them as they facilitate groups that would be coming in to do various missions projects. Obviously, none of that is happening this summer. One of the things that I spend a great deal of time on each summer is our Seed Camp experience, which is a free day camp that we offer in partnership with our Alabama CBF churches to children in the 1st through 5th grade in Perry County. We usually have about 100 campers and 50 volunteers, and it's an amazing week of camp. And I hope that you will join us next summer. This summer, in order to provide some of the same presence, some of the same sharing of the gospel that we've done in past summers, we followed our church's examples. We've watched you as you have innovated and gotten creative with your vacation Bible schools. And so, as all good ideas are usually stolen or borrowed ideas, we are borrowing some ideas from some of our partner churches. This year, we will be doing Seed Camp in a bag. Vacation Bible School type activities that we can put in the bag along with the supplies that will be provided to these campers for 2 to 3 weeks this summer. Our partner churches who usually attend Seed Camp as camp counselors and as camp staff are helping us to put these bags together. But you should know that the funding for the bags, for the supplies that are going into this bag, those funds are coming from you. They're the contributions that all of our Alabama CBF churches make to make the mission and ministry possible. I want to end by saying that one of our children's ministers in our state, Nancy Akins at Vestavia Hills Baptist Church, said it best when she said, as we're putting these bags together, my prayer is that every kid who opens this bag will know that they are deeply loved. And that's what you're doing, Alabama CBF. You are making sure that these children know just how deeply they are loved. Thank you.
This year, we are celebrating our 20th anniversary with Sowing Seeds of Hope. Alabama CBF partnered together with the people of Perry County 20 years ago to help dream new dreams and make a difference in their community. It's been one of the most rewarding things that we have ever done as an organization. We are delighted to celebrate with Francis Ford, the executive director, and with all of her staff, the great work that they have been doing over the past 2 decades. This year at our fall gathering, we will celebrate this anniversary. Our fall gathering is scheduled for Sunday, October the 18th at Shades Crest Baptist Church in Birmingham. We are hoping now that we will all be able to gather in one room and celebrate together. However, we realize that there's a possibility that that might not happen. So we are in the process now of planning all of the pieces of our fall gathering in such a way that they will all be recorded. So whether we are together in a room or we are presenting our celebration online, we hope that you will plan to join us in October for this great celebration. As a part of celebrating the 20th anniversary of Sowing Seeds of Hope, we hope that you will pray for this organization, for this initiative which reaches out to the poorest in our communities through healthcare, housing, education, and so many other ways, sharing the love of Christ. They will continue, as will our partnership over the years to come. But they could use your prayers as we step forward into the next part of our partnership with them. We would also love it if you chose to give a gift to Sowing Seeds of Hope this year to honor that anniversary. You can give that gift through Alabama CBF, and just note that it's for the Sowing Seeds of Hope 20th anniversary. We will have special guests joining us, and we hope that you will plan to put October the 18th on your calendar.
As you probably well know, Alabama CBF, thanks to the generosity of our partner churches, is able to partner with field personnel around the globe, providing them with financial and prayer support. We have some messages from some of those folks. They would like to say hello.
Hi, CBF Alabama. Hope you're doing well. We're Jade and Sheila Acker. We're here in Kampala, Uganda, and just wanted to say thank you so much for your support and prayers.
Thank you so much, CBF Alabama. You've been partnering with us for years. We've been in Uganda for the last 12 years, and we work with refugees from countries like Sudan, South Sudan, Burundi, Congo, Rwanda,
Somalia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, all around East Africa.
And refugees come here seeking safety. During this coronavirus time, we've been in a really strict lockdown since March 18th. It's been very hard for refugees. People here are hungry, and most people live day to day, so what they earn that day is what they eat from. So it's really affected our neighbors around us, as well as the refugees. So we would just like to ask for prayers for the refugees we work with and for our family as we serve here in Uganda.
And pray for our families back in Alabaster, Alabama. Thank you guys so much, and we miss you. Hope to see you soon. God bless.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Alabama CBF. We are John and Tanya Parks, and we send you greetings from Košice, Slovakia.
While we're sorry that we can't be there with you in person, at least we can be together in an online format like this. And we are thankful for you. Thankful for your partnership, for your encouragement and your support, for your prayers, for your generous gifts to our ministry and to the Offering for Global Missions, as you support field personnel like us and others around the world who are working to find a new normal in this time.
Like you, we are finding new ways to minister in these new and strange times. We are excited about that our country is open enough now that we can have a community meeting. We will be having this community meeting on Saturday, so you can pray for that. We are excited about the work that is going on in the village of Chakanotse, and we are excited about the ways that the people there are working to improve themselves.
So you can be in prayer for this community meeting and also for the village and other villages like it in eastern Slovakia where Roma live. Pray for their safety and for their health in this time. They are very much at risk from this virus.
We continue our prayers for you, for Alabama, and for our nation. Thank you so much for your prayers, and thank you for who you are and what you do for us. Bye.
During these days of the COVID-19 pandemic, our CBF endorsed chaplains who are serving across our state in companies, hospices, and hospitals are doing really their most vital work ever. And they stand in sacred spaces with families and individuals experiencing their most difficult days. Recently, Drexel Rayford, a chaplain at the University of Alabama Hospital in Birmingham, was featured on a CBF fellowship gathering, and we are glad to share that moment with you here.
Hi, I'm Drexel Rayford. I'm a chaplain at University of Alabama Birmingham Hospital, and this is Melanie. Say hello, Melanie.
Hello, nice to see you.
Melanie is an artist with the Institute for Arts in Medicine here at UAB, and CBF talks about bold faith. Well, bold faith is living meaningfully in a community, and so that's what we want to empower. Arts probably was the first religious expression, going back thousands of years, and has always provided a binding and a bonding energy for human communities, then as it does now. And so we have a common purpose between the Institute for Arts and Medicine and the Department of Pastoral Care, in that we want to empower people to live out with increasing meaning and depth their call in life. And so that's why we play this music. We're going to do now Isaiah 58, an interpretation of Isaiah 58. First saw Gary Rand do this. Gary Rand, contemporary Christian artist around in the 80s, and I heard him put Isaiah 58 to music. It inspired me. And so this is sort of a tip of the hat to Gary Rand wherever he is. This is my arrangement, a little interpretation, and of course with Melanie along here, it's even better. Shout it aloud, do not turn back. Why do you worship like rustling leaves while you hide behind your mask? Oh, your light will rise like the dawn out of darkness, and the Lord will be your guide. You'll be like a well-watered garden, like a spring that never runs dry. Share your food with the hungry, calm the alien's fears, satisfy the needs of the oppressed, and your victory will quickly appear. Then your light will rise like the dawn out of darkness, and the Lord will be your guide. You'll be like a well-watered garden, like a spring that never runs dry. Lord will respond when you do away with the tearing tongue. Your shadows will dispel with the dawn. Then your light will rise like the dawn out of darkness, and the Lord will be your guide. And you'll be like a well-watered garden, like a spring that never runs dry, like a spring that never runs dry, like a spring that never runs dry. Thank you.
We want to thank you for all of the ways that you partner with us in ministry and missions. We are grateful to you for your continued support and prayers and engagement with Alabama CBF.
Because of you, during the pandemic, we were able to provide technology grants so that churches that didn't previously have the equipment or software needed to bring their services online were able to make that happen.
Thanks to you, we've been able to continue to support Sowing Seeds of Hope during these very unusual days. They have been feeding people who are hungry, who've been laid off of work or who have been furloughed, and thanks to you, we've been able to help them provide meals for those families.
Because of you and your financial support, when the schools in Perry County closed during the pandemic and those students who depend upon their school lunches went hungry, Sowing Seeds of Hope was able to begin providing lunches for those students, and it was Alabama CBF in partnership with them and with you that provided those lunches.
Thanks to you, we had one of the best Winter Youth Summits we have ever had.
We had over 500 students attend a discipleship weekend in Huntsville, Alabama. It was one of our last big in-person things we got to do this year, and we hope to do those kind of things again, but we are thankful for your support of that event.
Lucas and I both have spouses who work in a hospital, so we know that this time of being physically distant has been really important for the health of the people who sit in the pews of our churches. But we can't wait to be present with you again. We can't wait to visit your ministers and have lunch with them. We can't wait to sit in your pews and worship with you. But until that day comes, we are so thankful to continue to be partners in ministry with you.